Yes, 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 yes. Grand rising, kings and queens, grand rising, kings and queens. Wow, wow, what a show we have today. Let me get everything organized. Okay, okay. Get everything here set up as we go. So Grand Rising. I'm getting on early today because I have a lot of things happening. A lot of things are going on today. Valley Days in the Valley. We got Pelham Bay Park happening today. Harlem. They got Keith Sweat down there. So we got a lot of things happening today. So I wanted to get on early before I start my day. And of course, the topic of today is the definition of a troll, because they're out there. And you know what? You know what? I think I'm gonna change from calling them trolls to call them gremlins. Remember the gremlins? Gremlins came out in about the '80s, something in the mid '80s, and that's basically what these trolls really were born. They were born like in the '80s, and some were even born in the '90s, so they have no account what was happening in the 70s. One thing that I've noticed, this one troll that comes on, he goes, Phase, you stop lying. Hip hop didn't start in 1971. It didn't start in 1971. Everybody else is saying that it didn't start. You're trying to bring the timeline back. And I can imagine that's how he sounds when he's trolling, when he's gremling. And so, and so I just wanted to tell my people why they do that. So this is why they do that. When they say, when you ask them, okay, well, show proof that it didn't happen in the 70s, 71, 72, 73. Show proof. And then the first thing they're going to say is, stop lying. It didn't start in 1971. Stop lying, Faye. Stop lying. And so you ask them again, you say, okay, well, tell me some of the things that you saw in 1971. Tell me some of the things that you witnessed and that you were there in 1971. Show me some of those things. This is for them. You ask them that. You ask them. And what the next reply is going to be, the next comment is going to be, stop lying, DJ Phase. Stop lying. Hip hop didn't start in 1971. And that's that's what your reply that you're going to get. Ask them, okay, well, what did you bring to the creation of hip hop? What did you bring? What did you do? Where were you at? Where did you go? What happened in 1971 and 1972? What happened? What's your contribution? You know what your reply is going to be? Your reply, stop lying, DJ Face. Stop lying. It didn't happen in 1971. Okay. And that's what you go. So imagine this. So a person that gets up and goes to work every day, they get up, they get ready, and they go to the job and they get paid for it. So these trolls must get paid. They must get paid because they get up just like a job, and well, in my case, they have the confirmation, the alert for when I get on, so that they can immediately jump out of a bed or wherever they're at, and they go, DJ Faze on, DJ Faze is on. Let me go and say, stop lying, DJ Faze, stop lying. So, these people, they get up and go to work every day. I chose a career for 30 years, I'm actually retired now. For 30 years, I did a 9 to 5 job, and also with my DJing and stuff. But I chose a career doing something that I love. I love DJing. And so when I get up in the morning, I get up and I think, okay, if I'm DJing a show like I'm doing today, I got to go out and do my DJ my show, do some things that I love, do DJ my shows, and I get up and I get going and I start doing my stuff. These trolls, what they do is they get up and they jump onto the internet and they try to see who's doing what, who's saying what. And that's what usually they've done for all their lives. That's what they've done for all of their lives. So the definition of a troll is someone that trolls everything. You notice every time they say something in the comments, the first thing they say is, well, someone else said something. Someone else said this. Someone else said that this is what happened then. They never say that, well, I was there in 1971 and I witnessed this. They never say that. And they never will. You know why they never say that? Because they weren't there. They were not there. And so that's why when you look at the comments, look at what they come in and they say. They say, this never happened then. This never happened then. But then they say also, well, this person said that this happened here, and this person said this happened at this time. What about the troll? What about them? What are they saying happened? Where are they? Where were they when this stuff was happening? And you have to wonder and look at that and say, wow, why are these guys trying their best, guys and girls? Because there's one girl, and it cracks me up. This one girl got on and said that they had proof that Disco King Mario was half Boricua. I got proof that he's half Boricua. So we bring Mario's family to the camera. We bring them and they say, no, Mario has no Boricua, no Spanish, no nothing inside of him. Nothing. He doesn't even come from that territory or anything. And so that person, that girl that did it, said it or whatever, she didn't know what to do. Like she had already made this video. This is where it kills me with them. So she had made this video and she said, I'm glad that I got receipts. I'm glad that I have these receipts that show that he was like Roberto Clemente and he's half Boricua. As soon as she said, I can't make this stuff up. I cannot make this stuff up. Okay. So she said that. And when she said that, she was determined to let us know, like, yes, Disco King Mario is half Boricua. And she was so determined to make us believe that. When all the time we were like saying, no, don't put your foot in your mouth. Don't put your foot in your mouth. Don't say it. Don't, whoa. But she was so determined to troll and gremlin and say it. So now just go back to the video and listen to her saying this stuff. And then, my cousin, my older brother was there and they knew. Mm-mm-mm. The life of a troll. The life of a troll. Imagine people that what the life of a troll really is and how they feel. Me and Lord Jamar was talking the other day, and he brought up an excellent point. He brought up an excellent point. He said that imagine if your family believed that you come from royalty, and you generations to generation, you're telling your kids, hey, listen, our family comes from royalty. It comes from royalty. And then someone just knocks that notion out of the way and says, y'all don't come from no royalty. The fathers, y'all came to royalties when y'all went to Burger King. You guys, yeah, that's the closest you've ever been to royalty is when you went to Burger King. That must hurt. That must hurt so bad. And so these trolls that are doing it, that's all they heard. That's all they heard was the narrative that Cool Herc did this, and 1520 was the actual home of hip hop, and that's all they knew. And so when they were saying that, and when they were down because they were saying that. They were saying that Herc did this and Herc did that because they heard that. And so they were down. They heard that. So now imagine they're finding out that, hey, that narrative is false. that narrative is not even the truth. And then they're like, no, it can't be false. It can't be false. I've had my whole life depending on this. I've had my whole life. And then to be Puerto Rican, and to know that a Jamaican may have done that, not even a Puerto Rican, a Jamaican. So they're struck like 3 times by saying, first of all, that the Jamaicans would be considered black. If anything, they're more black than Puerto Rican is, and so that that kills them. And then when they find out that that ain't even true, that kills them, and then so they're struck all over. And then when they find out, this is the crazy part about it, because we start telling them, we look into our parents' record collection. We look into our parents' record collection. And so when they say that they look in their parents' record collection and they see all Spanish records, that's even a knock in the face right there. Y'all don't even got any soul records. And so then they'll come up with saying, and see, it's double jeopardy, because then they'll say, well, my parents listened to soul music and my parents had these things. Okay, so what are you doing now? You're saying, okay, that you got it from us. And so they can't even say that. And then, so when they're tied in the corner, when you got them against the ropes or whatever, you know what they go? They go, stop lying, Face. Yeah, hip hop didn't start in 1971. Stop lying. Stop lying. That's all they got. That's all they can come with. And so it's so funny. It's so funny. I listen, I don't block them or anything. I let the people see what they're saying. I let the people see it, because it makes the people say, man, let this guy just go away. Just leave. Why are you coming every single video DJ Phase does and say this the same thing. Stop lying. Stop lying. Why? Why? If you thought I was lying, which you know I'm not, if you thought I was lying, wouldn't you be able to say, well, you know, I was there in 1971. And this is what I saw. This is what I saw in 1971. This is what I saw in 1972. This is what I wore in 1971. This is what how I danced in 1971. This is how I got on the mic in 1971. You'll never see that. You'll never hear that. You will never, ever see that in the comments, ever. Like never. You'll never. But that's what the gremlins do. See, because the gremlins, they don't have anything to hold on to. They don't. They don't have anything to hold on. You know, one of the subjects that I'm going to bring up next week is how even the Bronx kind of lost the whole, in these days, lost the whole dancing thing because, you know, Black youth Americans, if you want to call them, they took the dancing to a total new level, you know, and it started with the Harlem Shake and the chicken noodle soup. I don't even know all of the new dances that they have, you know, because I'm a little bit older than that, so I don't know. But they continued what we were doing. They continued, and they were innovating, and they do that. And so now I look at some of there's the three girls that do their dance and they do that. Man, them girls look so good doing that stuff. And it makes me so proud. It makes me so proud to see that they continue what we were doing. That's what they do. They continue. And then the guys get in there and they do their stuff and they one after the other, they do their stuff and one after the other. Now they have to say, and I have to say it again, and the reason why the other day I had to kind of stop myself and say, well, not all Puerto Ricans. But on stuff like this, I have to say it. Puerto Ricans can't do those new dance. They can't. So that's why they're so stuck on, we're breakdancing. We're breakdancing. And then, you know, I looked, and I don't want to bring up no names, but I'll say it anyway. I looked at a Crazy Leg video from 1977. I looked at the Crazy Leg video, and it was exactly what I've been saying all of this time. It's just he goes into this move and does a flip or something and comes back and then jumps up, and then he's going back into the mood of doing this next flip or the next move or the next thing, and he does that. And then, you know, if you say, okay, wait a minute, hold up, what music are you doing this to? He's stuck. He's stuck. If you stop the music and he's still going into doing a flip and he's stuck. So where is the break part of that record? You can start from the beginning of the record to start just the record comes on, right? And you just go in, start doing your moves and go to the floor and spin around and all that. So where is the break part of your dancing record? Where is the break part of it? It's non-existent. And that's because there's no rhythm. There's no flowing rhythm. You know, we got rhythm. We got the soul, and we can do it like this and do it like that. We got that. We have that in us. and they just don't have it. It's not our fault. Don't be mad at us because you don't have it. I don't know what to tell you. What can we possibly stop you and tell you? Hey, listen, pick another dance. Pick a dance that, I have no problem with seeing them do a salsa or something like that, because I guess that music goes to what they're doing, how their rhythm is. I guess that's what it does. It goes to what their rhythm is. And since it's like that, since it's one like that, then take that. Take that and go with that. That will help you not look like the troll that you are. And then you can master that. You can master that or create something new for your rhythm. Don't wait until someone else does something and then try to copy it and then say you started it. What sense does that make? That doesn't make sense, brothers and sisters. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't. So try your best to create something. Try your best to master it and be innovating and do something and show the people that you're doing and be proud of it. Right now, you guys are not proud of your heritage. You're not proud of your cultures. You're not proud of it. And you're mad because we're so proud of our creations. You're mad because we're so proud of the things, and we're so proud to see our next generations take the baton and keep running with it. And we're so proud of that. We're proud of our culture. We're proud of us. You see what I'm saying? And there's so many things, you have to just think of the Black Spades. Just think of the Zulu Nation. Just think of all the other, the everything else that we created, the peacemakers. Just think of all the things, Black Falcons. Think of all the things that we've created. And we should be proud of, because we are proud of it. So if you have those things, shouldn't you be proud of the things that you have created? Because deep down in your hearts, you didn't create hip hop. You weren't even a part of creating hip hop. You were not even there. People, a lot of people, even some of the people that I know have said, okay, yeah, they were there, but they didn't create. I'll go so far as say in the creation, they wasn't even there. Couldn't even come outside. You could, and you definitely wasn't coming to our neighborhoods. So, we gave you that. We even said, okay, that you were there. But you go one further. You say, not only were we there, it's 50-50 in creation. So every single time anybody asks you, okay, well, what's your contribution to the creation? It's always crickets. There has never, ever been that answer. And the reason why they answer is because you're good at trolling. That's it. You're good at listening to what other people have done, and you've done this all your lives. And so that's what the definition of a troll is. The definition of a troll says that, okay, this person said this. This person is the one that was there. This person was the one that made this up or whatever. This person. So who are you? What's your role in it? What is your role in the creation or anything? Okay, listen, I gotta go. I have a real job. All right, I got a zig, 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 zig today. Two shows. And so I don't wake up gonna go to the internet and say, stop lying, face. It creation and start in 1971. I'll do that. Listen, I'm gonna take a couple. My people are in here, so I'm gonna take a couple of comments and everything, and then I'm on my way. I'm on my way going to the day, and also uh, Brooklyn on next Saturday. I will be DJing for the incredible brand Nubian in Brooklyn. I will get that flyer and I'll put it up for you guys. Okay, be more Bigfoot. Peace, DJ Phase. Peace, be more Bigfoot. Okay, let's go back some more. Kwan Calendar. Do you think that there's woke culture is the reason why they don't want to admit they're black cause Case invented hip hop? I don't even like hip hop music, but that's what I think. I listen. I really am trying to understand. I actually had a page on Facebook that was called Woke Media. And so let's read that again. Do you think that there's woke culture is the reason why they don't want to admit their black Case invented hip hop? I don't even like hip hop music, but that's what I think. So, all right. So even though you say that you don't like hip hop music, even though you say that, there's a reason why you're even here now. Yeah, there's a reason why you're making a comment because something about hip hop brought you to be interested. Okay, it's something about hip hop that brought you. And so, a lot of people will say, okay, you don't like hip hop music, but you like the hip hop culture of it. So it's hard to actually answer that question because I don't know what the question is. Morris Yancey, good morning, Ace. Let them troll. Right, and that's what I do. I let them troll and I let them, but remember, we're going to call them new things. We're not going to call them trolls anymore. We're going to call them gremlins because they came out in the 80s. So we're calling them gremlins. Okay, so that's it. They want to troll you to get you responding to the trolling instead of teaching. And that's a true thing. That's so true. You know, it's funny that I thought about it a couple of weeks ago, and this Dr. Cologne and them, the other guy that tried to stop the microphone check. That's exactly what they're doing. They're trying their best to stop the truth from coming out. You understand? And so if the truth doesn't come out, then they can still keep that narrative about, what has been, what has been that the Caribbean people are the ones that created hip hop. And that timeline, when it was closer to when Puerto Ricans started coming in to what we had already done and what we had already created. So that's a very good point. Very, very good point. Let me go down a little bit further. China Black, what it do? What it do? I haven't checked Theodore yet. I haven't called him yet. Just been so busy. But I'm a ask Theodore because I know you sent me a message through Theodore, and I will definitely look at that message and whatever get back to you with it. D Dog Culture. We Did the Mixer became popular in the hoods of Brooklyn and the Bronx. When? Well, I would have to say 72, 73. 72, 73. I would have to say the mixer came in existence with us. Um, before that, we did it a different way. And that's why you have to purchase my book when my book comes out, and I'll tell you that different way. But basically, yes, about 72, 73 is when we started using a mixer. Be more Bigfoot. Peace, Brown Friedman. If the first Rican came to hip hop in 76, shouldn't any claims past that be non void? Well, listen, we've been saying 76, but I really, I go farther than that. I'd say 77, 78. That's what I say, and because I looked at some pictures yesterday of the not yesterday, the day before, of our event that we had in Rosedale Park on the last Saturday or Saturday before that. And I looked at the pictures, and if we take the pictures from behind the ropes, then we'll see the backs of people. But I actually took some pictures, and we looked at the pictures, and we saw when they were dancing how they were circled. They were circled just like an old school jam, and they were circled around us, us. And you could see that was us. And that's something that we've done for a long time. And we saw that. And so, it really brought me back to knowing that, that we were behind the ropes, and we saw, if anybody, them looking in and observing what we were doing. And so for all of those years, they took that, and now that they realize that you weren't behind the ropes, and it's hurting them. I actually felt sorry for the guy when I listened and I looked at his comments, and that's all he could say. That's all he could. Stop lying, DJ Phase. Hip hop didn't start in 71. You're just trying to bring the timeline back. Stop, DJ Phase. Stop lying. When I really felt sorry for him, because he has me on alert, a notification to when DJ Phase is. Now, what kind of life is that? You get up early and you run and see what's on the thing, and as soon it says DJ Phase is going live, oh, let me go there and say DJ Phase is lying. And then they'll run back to their families, their friends, and then stuff. They said, I went on DJ Phase's channel and on his live, and I said, stop lying, DJ Phase. Culture said that hip hop didn't start in 1971. So imagine what kind of life that is. You guys got to realize, what kind of life is that? Oh my God. Okay. Hip hop. Oh, Dr. Columbus is here. So he must be one of the ones that actually has me on that speed dial, on that speed notification. Hip hop history, origins, and elements. Bro, what are you trying to prove by insulting others? Did you really call Charlie Rock a visitor? Bro, you're just looking for views. Okay, so think about it. Charlie Rock himself said that he didn't come to hip hop, to Bronxdale, until the later years. He said this himself, Dr. Columbus. He said this himself, Dr. Columbus. So, first of all, where's the insult? Where's the insult? Because we're telling the truth, and he is actually admitting that he didn't come to Bronxdale, that he wasn't in Bronxdale in 71, he wasn't in Bronxdale in 72, he wasn't in Bronxdale in 73, he wasn't in Bronxdale in 74, and on. So he admitted that himself. That came out of his mouth, not mine. And so now, because we're saying, okay, if you weren't there in 71, if you weren't there in 72, 73, how could you know what Mario was playing? How could you possibly know? And even if you ask somebody, how, if they weren't there, how would they know what Mario was playing? So to say that Mario wasn't playing no breaks in 71, 72, 73. Oh, okay. So you were there and you saw what he was doing in 1971, 72, 73? You was there? Did you see that? And so the answer is no. And so now Dr. Columbus says, well, what sense does it make from insulting him? What sense does it make to have me on notification, and as soon as I come on, you're there, and your little gremlins are there? What sense does that make? What sense does it make that everybody, even your own people say, listen, man, you was nowhere to be found, so you don't know nothing. So all you have to do is ask people. You can't say, well, I was here at such and such and such time. You can't. And so that's what a troll is. That's what a gremlin is. A gremlin that came in the 80s. Okay? That's what it is, Dr. Columbus. Oh God. And that's why we don't say your name, Dr. Columbus. That's why we don't say your name. Because you're nobody. Nobody listens to you. Nobody cares about your comments. Nobody, you're just nothing. You're just like nothing. And then you always say, "Oh, you're racist. Oh, you're saying this." You're another one that goes, "Oh, you're lying. You're lying, DJ Face." Oh God. Oh my God. It's so funny, man. It's so funny. Dr. Columbus is here. Thank you, Dr. Columbus. Thank you, Dr. Columbus, for coming telling our people that phases did this. Thank you for telling our people that phases are racist. Thank you, Dr. Columbus. Thank you. You notice my moderator, I told my moderator to not to block you. And I told even though my moderator said, just block them, just block them, get them out of there. I said, no. I said, no, because all of these comments that you guys make, all the gremlins make, it shows that you really were not there. You really have nothing to do with our culture. That you have nothing to do with the creation. Each comment that you make shows that. And it shows how bad you want to be a part of us. It shows how bad that you really wish that you were us. You wish that. And that's it. That's why I won't block you. American royalty, us, always innovating. Yes, that's us. That's us. That's us. That's us. You know, China Black says, I love China Black, man. She really gets into them. Like she really gets into them. China Black says, here we go. We go. She says, Dr. Columbus, the spades were before anyone. You don't even know any of the originals. And you don't. Dr. Columbus doesn't know any of the originals. And everything Dr. Columbus says is, well, somebody said this. Well, somebody said that. And well, I read this. Or he goes and he does a thing and he mixes up everything and says, oh, well, this article said this and this article said that. That's all Dr. Columbus does because he was never there. He doesn't know what the inside of the T connection is. He doesn't know what the inside of 123 is. He doesn't know nothing about Bronxdale. Everything that he says about Bronxdale is what he hears from somebody else, or he makes up that he heard from somebody else. He never been in a 371 club. He never been nowhere. Nowhere. Okay, he wasn't there when they did the party at Cedric. He wasn't there. He hears about it. That's all he does is hear about it. Okay, so listen, that's enough for me. I've been on for a little while, and like I said, I have a job to do, and I have to go. Wow. Okay, I got to put this one up, though. I got to show this one. Look at this one. Okay. DL says, imagine you let someone sleep on your couch. Now they are saying it's their apartment and refuse to leave. That's what's happening. They refusing to leave. You let them sleep on your couch, and you're like, hold up, man. You're sleeping on the couch. Like, when you gonna leave? Like, what's going on? And that's what they're doing. So, definitely a good comment. A good comment, and I love that. That is perfect. That fits them. DL, all Puerto Ricans are silent on the culture vultures. Among them, to all Puerto Ricans are guilty. Yes. Mamiya Ahmed says the origins of a life Latino, they lie, show no proof, and block you in their comments or turns them off so they can continue to try to spread lies. And that's true. That's true. And right now, Dr. Columbus says, there's no Crazy Legs video from 77 that are, what are you talking about? You would love for me to send it to you. You would love for me to show it to you. So at least you could have that. Wouldn't you, Dr. Columbus? See, listen, you may think that we'll fall for your trick psychology. You might think that we'll fall for your trick psychology. But in reality, we'll never fall for your trick psychology. Remember, everything you got, everything you do, everything you've done, all right, come from what we did. You said one time, oh, what you guys think that you created everything? Yes. Yes, we did. Yes, we're the original man. Yes. So, yes, you got everything from us. Yes. Dr. Columbus. Remember, when you say you got here, there were already Indians here. Dr. Columbus. I'm going to always do that from now on. I'm going to say the Gremlins and their chief, Dr. Columbus. Oh, God. Yeah, man. Okay, Shern Riggs. Most people who came on here are listening, are interested in the origin of hip hop, not what these clowns in the comments are trolling on Phase. You kill troll with your knowledge, not a debate. Exactly. And that's, but I had to get on this one, and I had to just let my people know why they're trolling and what they do. So, I'm gonna end it with that one. It's so true that they wish so much. They wish so much that they had information to give. They don't. They don't. They won't ever have it. They won't be able to say anything. Peace to my moderator, Riri. Without her, man, she's there. She's there. Peace to you, China Black. You're there. You're sticking up for what we are doing, and I just want you to know I appreciate that. Ali Bay, BTP. Oh man, there's just so many people that I want to actually thank, and I actually think that I'm gonna actually do a whole action, a whole video on that, thanking my people. Black Spades for life, um, Bronxdale for life. And I appreciate you guys. I totally appreciate you guys. Those that know my schedule will know where I'm actually going to be at today. It's going to be crazy. So come on out. Bring your chairs, and don't bring the folding chairs. But come on out and enjoy this weekend. We're winding down the summer. The poor kids are thinking about, oh no, they got to go back to school, and so we feel for those. We feel for that. And remember, let's continue to innovate. Let's continue to teach. Let's continue to let not anybody steal our culture. Let them not steal our creations. Let's not let them have it. Continue. Listen. They'll continue. Dr. Columbus and his gremlins will always they have me on notification, like I said, and they're always gonna say, "Oh, you're not this. Oh, you stop lying, DJ Phase." They're always gonna do that because they have absolutely nothing else to hang on to, and that's the definition of a troll, which we now call gremlins. Peace and love, everybody, and enjoy the rest of the weekend.